Thank you so much for watching my channel. I'm Ashley Ducey, an internationally recognized wood-burning mandala artist, and here on my channel, I share all things positive and uplifting. Okay, identifying limiting beliefs and rewriting them. These are my tips on identifying limitations and rewriting them to be more in alignment with your highest self and what it is you want to accomplish in the world. When we become our highest expression, when we want to manifest the life of our dreams, we have to step into ourselves in a fuller way. That means releasing these limitations we've placed on ourselves for decades, years, whatever it is. These limitations need to be seen and they need to be let go of to be able to step in to our highest and fullest expression, to be able to unleash and unlock who it is we are and how we are supposed to and meant to be to show up into the world. Blah, 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 blah. I just have so much to say, so let's get started. In identifying and rewriting your limitations is discerning between what feels good and what feels bad in your life. That's a way that you can begin identifying what's working and what's not working in your life. And what's not working is where our limitations live. It's where they are kind of like buried deep, right? So what's not working is actually limitations we've placed on ourselves, ceilings we've placed on our growth and our ability to step into our life and get that promotion and get that great, amazing, valuable relationship that we're deserving of. There's limitations, and our limitations live within the areas of our life that don't feel good. They don't feel aligned with our highest self. When we can really start navigating our life with what feels good and what feels bad, that acts as our internal compass. It acts as our emotional navigation system. Once we can become aware of that, and that looks like, what it is we're putting in our mouths, how it is we're feeding and fueling ourselves, to what it is we're saying, what it is we're speaking into the world. Maybe there are different habits or rituals that we're practicing. Maybe we're sleeping in too long. Maybe we're procrastinating. Maybe we keep on showing up in really negative and toxic relationships. What feels good in your life and what feels bad? Make a list. Make a list of what's not working in your life. I am waking up late every single day. I'm going to sleep late every single day. I procrastinate my work every day, and it feels really stressful because I have to get it done within a small time frame. I'm late everywhere I go. I'm failing all of my classes at school right now. I don't have enough money in my bank account. Whatever, list out a whole entire bunch of these just negative things that are coming up in your life. It could be I'm in an abusive relationship that's toxic. I keep giving to this person and I'm not receiving anything back and it doesn't feel good. Just list out where in your life things aren't feeling good. Maybe I'm 5 pounds overweight, 10 pounds overweight, 30 pounds overweight, and I just keep eating. Whatever doesn't feel aligned, write it down. After making that list, this is the bulk of the video. That list is going to be important. So whether it's after this video, whether you press pause right now and write that list and really think about it, I want you to reread that list that you've written. I want you to reread every single statement, every single phrase that you wrote. 1, 2, 3, I'm always late. I'm always really negative self-talk on myself. I have a really bad self-image. I don't have good confidence. I have a really bad relationship. I always speed. I always talk too fast. I always talk crap on people. Whatever it is your list is, I want you to reread that list. I want you to acknowledge every single statement and every single phrase and bring your awareness towards it. Our awareness liberates us from being able to start bringing it in when it comes up in our life, to be able to see it for what it is, which is that limitation. So that's why rereading it's going to be really important, because you're imprinting upon your system what it is you don't want there anymore. So when it comes up the next time, you can see it and be like, oh hey, I saw you last week and it doesn't feel good and I'm working on you, so later. And then after you say later, you can transition that list. I want next to every single statement you wrote, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe you wrote 50, I want you to change the statement. I want you to make it into a form of an affirmation. So that could look something like this. I I am always late wherever I go. That can transition into something. I am always on time. I am always showing up 5 minutes early. It is easy and seamless for me to do this. You know, I always talk negatively to myself. I'm so grateful I'm in alignment with positive self-reflection. I am my highest self and I find myself so beautiful. I always am in toxic relationships with men. I'm so grateful that my relationships with men are uplifting, vibrant, healthy, and happy. It's creating the opposite. It's creating the affirmation based off of the limitation. So finally, that leads us to number 3. You've made your statements, you've made your list of those limitations, and number 2, you've translated them into an affirmation. I want you to, anytime we're changing anything in our life, it takes repetition. You can't just do it one time and be like, okay, I'm good. No. Especially when it comes to limitations. Limitations are no joke, okay? They're like leeches on your skin. They take a lot of time to like yank off of there, maybe weeks, maybe months, maybe years. It takes a lot of reprogramming, and the way that we reprogram to bring more alignment in our life is through repetition. Repetition is everything. When we repeat again, that's when we create a new program. That's when we create a new paradigm. For me, I script and I gratitude every single day. Literally, gratitude and positivity has become my first nature because I have programmed my mind every single day to be positive. Even when stuff's going wrong in my life or something goes not my way and I'm super like, oh my gosh, that's such a bummer, I always think of what I'm grateful for. If Jake and I start a toxic conversation that we're talking not so good about somebody or what we're irritated about, immediately, what are we grateful for? What are you grateful for, Jake? What am I grateful for? When we repeat a program that feels better, that program becomes our first nature. Not what it is that is negative, toxic, that limitation. It's replaced with something that feels more aligned. And when we're replaced with something that feels more aligned, we can manifest and create a life of our dreams. Affirm your new beliefs by writing them daily, by speaking them daily, by reading them daily. Maybe you take that list that you just wrote and you just read it every single day. Maybe you write affirmations and you put them around your house, or you put them on reminders on your phone, or you oogle out loud in the car and you just share how happy and excited you are about your life. Whatever works for you and however you can do it. You can write it on your laptop, you can write it on your phone. If you are aligning with that gratitude, with that higher sense of power, that's how we're going to reprogram the subconscious mind. And if you're looking for a little bit of additional help and you haven't already downloaded my free gift below, that is an incredible system created by my husband to reprogram the subconscious mind. Like I said, reprogramming the subconscious mind takes effort. It takes repetition. And we can do that through writing, reading, and acting as if, but you can also do that through that free download, that link that I have below. If you haven't already downloaded, it's totally free, and if you have already, just disregard this, but it'll really help facilitate you in reprogramming that subconscious mind without even thinking about it, without having to put any effort into it. It's already created for you. I like to do all of these things. I like to meditate. I like to create positive affirmations. I like to script in gratitude in the morning. I like to act as if. If you can do and commit to doing one of them a day, amen, yes, you're awesome, like totally cool. If you can commit to doing all of them, you're freaking crushing life. But do what works for you. And any of those things I mentioned are going to help uplift you and up-level your life. I really hope that this video helped. You know, identifying our limitations is super important to our growth and well-being. It's not only important to us, but it's important to the relationships around us as well. If we want to be in divine partnerships, if we want to be experiencing happiness and passion and love and what it is we're doing in the world, it's important to recognize these limiting beliefs and move through them. And these are the different ways that I acknowledge my limitations, I move through them in a healthy, powerful way. And I hope they facilitate you in doing the same thing. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really wanted to offer you guys a free gift from me to you. So if you see that link below, that is something that completely changed my life. It's called The Second Mind. It's a tool that my husband and I created together many years ago. I was working 60 plus hours a week, folding clothes, commuting 4 hours a day, in debt about $6,000, and just not in a good space. We created this program together to rewire the subconscious mind and reprogram it to be a total magnet to the miracles we wish to create in our life. It offered me the opportunity to become the artist I wanted to be, selling $10,000 art pieces, and I wanted to give you the same opportunity. So if you head to that link down below, you will not regret it. It's just an awesome free trial from me to you. Thank you so much for watching my channel and subscribing. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.